Hey, what's up? Do you think it's possible to incorporate a backflip into a foot chase and to actually make it work? I mean, superhero movies have superheroes doing backflips all the time. They're jumping away from villains, jumping off of buildings and making it look cool by adding a flip. You'll see it in martial arts movies with the action hero doing some flashy tricks when they're fighting their opponent. So my question is, in a foot chase, could you incorporate a backflip into it and make it work, make it plausible, make it within the realm of reality, not some sort of superhero that has crazy powers that can do all these big jumps and flips, but almost like a normal person in a sense, but that, has some sort of background in parkour, gymnastics. I was thinking about it and I can't think of a time that I've ever seen anybody actually do a backflip while they're being chased in real life. I mean, if you've ever seen a clip of that, please send it to me. I would love to see how someone's incorporated a backflip running away from somebody or chasing somebody and effectively and efficiently using a backflip. But I think with the right context that you can actually make it work. I think you could set a scenario up where performing a backflip in a foot chase could actually work and be in the realm of reality. I'm a big fan of Tony Jaa and I love all his action movies. And he comes up with a lot of unique action sequences and he performs a lot of cool flips and tricks in his scenes. And I love watching them. A lot of them are kind of random and they're just for show, but they're fun to watch. And as I was looking through some of his scenes in different movies, I came across one in Tom Yum Goon where he's in a warehouse and there's sort of like rollerbladers and people on motorcycles and everybody's sort of just chasing him. And he gets himself into a situation where he is running away from a motorcycle and he goes down this alley where there's like a fence and a train on one side, and he runs up and he jumps and puts one foot on the fence and one foot on the train. He's in a straddle position. As the motorcycle's chasing him, he performs a backflip over the motorcycle person and then he grabs their collar and just slams them down to the ground. Wow, like he actually did a backflip to evade the motorcycle and used the backflip to put him in a position to grab onto the neck of that motorcycle person and just slam them to the ground and take them out. And I was like, wow, that's pretty good. I buy that. I think that's a great use of the backflip. So it got me thinking, could I come up with a scenario where you could actually perform a backflip and make it work? So I went to my backyard and this is what I came up with. So I'm in my backyard. This is where I'm going to test out my sort of concept for incorporating a backflip into a foot chase. Kind of like what Tony Jaa did, where he, was chasing from the motorcycle, did the backflip over the guys in between the alleyway. Well, I had a little different idea in that maybe I could incorporate a bicycle, because that's kind of what I have, and have the concept of someone's being chased on the sidewalk or in the middle of the street and there's parked cars all along, and as the person on the bike gets closer and tries to grab you, you step on the hood, you step on the roof, and then you do a backflip over top of the person, evading them and run off. I'm going to be shooting this all by myself. I have a tripod over there. This is just the iPhone that I'm going to be using as well. And here, let me show you my car. Okay, right here is my car. Looks great, right? So this is a vault block that I have. I just turned it upside down or on its side. So that's going to be as the hood. I did those two tires there so you can tell it's a car. And this is a cheese mat. I just folded up and it's really squishy, so I added this 2-incher on top. So that way, when I step on it, it's a little more firmer, so it gives me something more stable for when I flip off of it. And also the cheese mat was a little wiggly, so I shoved in the Swiss ball right here to kind of wedge it in. Yeah, so that's my ghetto setup of a car. And then I have my son's bike over here and my tripod. So now to shoot this, it's just going to be me, and I have my tripod and this iPhone. So I'm going to do a lot of locked off shots and try to get creative with that. I'm going to be chasing myself and then try to stitch everything together. So for the flip over myself, it's going to be a locked off shot, and then I'll just have to composite those together. I actually did a test with my daughter the other day. And it came out pretty good, so I think it's going to work fine, and let's give it a go. started filming myself, just me doing each shot, but then my son came out and he said he would help me, so this way I can actually have someone chasing me. So, you ready, Sage? Let's do it. So what do you think? Did it work? Flipping off a car over somebody, chasing you on a bike? Do you buy it? It was fun to do, and I had a lot of fun making that and coming up with that. But if you have any ideas for how to incorporate a backflip, leave a comment. I would love to know what your thoughts are on how to put a backflip into a foot chase. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe for more content to come. I'm Paul Diddy Darnell. Live free. Peace.